All right, so my company. For my mastery project, I created a company. My company is called Syrus 3D. And essentially, the mission of Syrus is creating, revolutionizing virtual reality and 3D art. We want to provide our clients with the best 3D renders and 3D environments to promote creativity and bring projects to life. And this is the logo. So I'm just going to be showing you guys some examples of works I've done. This is a house I 3D rendered, inspired by the architectural style of TULUM. As you can see, it's really modern. And what I try to focus in these 3D renders is in realism. As you can see, these images are entirely built by a computer, and what I try to do is mimic lighting, textures, and things that you could find in the real world. There's another interesting project. For this project, I actually built it for a really big client in my city. And this building that you see right here is actually being built in my city. I was in charge of doing the 3D render for marketing and to pre-sale some apartments. And yeah. This was just a simple render I did to market the company because I also really wanted to focus on art, not just architecture. So I did this really simple thing to market Syrus 3D. Then there's another one of my projects that I actually built the render for a client, and he's actually using the images that I produced with a computer to guide the construction of his house. I'm actually really proud of this one because it's almost done. This is a face mask that I created during times of COVID with some of my friends who are into engineering. With this face mask, I wanted to help my dad because he works in the public sector in Mexico in health. So I wanted to create a safe face mask with a ventilator that helped people breathe. Okay. This is actually a house, not a house, a school, sorry, that I built with some TGS students, with Mateo and Ignacio. What we did is that we conducted interviews to the principal because they needed a new campus, and this is kind of what we came up with. Sorry. And that's the 2D plan we did. Then there's another house I made, again, for a client in Mexico. And this house is also being built right now. This is just a lab I did for a science project of a friend of another school. Another house. Another artistic rendered. Something just to publish on Instagram, get some views, attract some clients. Another simple project. This was actually built for a university in my hometown because it was during time of COVID, so they had to put the expositions online. So this is what I did for them. And as you can see, my renders have evolved a lot. This was in 2020. It wasn't really that realistic. It was pretty bad, to be fair. And now it's a little bit better with some practice. I've rendered over 117 different images, and you can find them in Seckhen.com.